This, gentle readers, is the Good Ride review of the Burton South Side regular fit pant. And they make a slim and a regular. The regular really works for me. Um, it's missing kind of your standard breathability rating at 5,000 GM for this price point, but it is 10K waterproofing. And where you really get your money's worth is in the fit for this price point and the functionality. And it's Burton, it's well made. I think it appeals to a lot of riders who don't see a lot of wet weather and don't see a lot of warm weather, but kind of just need like a good shell that's a little warmer than your average shell at this price point, at least with this material. So let's get into the review. Let me get some chicken out of my teeth. Um, That's what happens when you eat lunch as you're filming. It's got a great fit and an open zipper and an open vent. So we'll just kind of start like this, kind of show you how the pant looks as is. And you can see, when everything's the way it's supposed to be, and you can see it's got a very interesting fit. They call this regular fit, and yeah, it's regular for Burton, but I would say it lives on the slimmer side of regular. It's not a slim pant by any means, and look at the Burton Southside Slim Pant to see what that is. But it definitely leans on the slimmer side of regular. And in comparing this with, let's say, another major brand like Burton for outerwear, Volcom. You look at Volcom's kind of like GPT fit, GPT articulated fit, kind of their regular fit. It's definitely baggier than this. It leans on the slightly baggier side of regular, where this is on the slightly slimmer side of regular. Not slightly. They both lean a pretty good way each way. But I like the fit. There's still enough room to put some layering underneath. And there's, but it's got this really articulated, really stylish fit that I like. So that's enough to say about the fit. You've got two really long pockets, and they go down just a little bit above the knee to this kind of like articulated, it might be reinforced knees, it just might be a separate panel sewed on to look that way. Can't tell. You've got nice long pockets that go down deep. You have a key holder right here if you want it, but I just don't see keys coming out. This is such a well-engineered pocket. Of course, there's always a way to screw up anything, and you could probably get your keys out of there if you really try. You've got a little stash pocket here that's really short and easy, but this can handle like a lot more. And I like this kind of pocket over the old pockets where you had a real small pocket around where your hands go. And then you had a secondary pocket that usually went over the bony parts of your knee. And those were great if you're only going to put in like soft stuff. But if you put in anything hard, it would bounce on the, those bony parts of your leg and really get annoying. So you could rarely have ever used them. So now just having two big front pant pockets is great for me. And then you got a little stash pocket. You get two back pockets that just kind of have a place to get your fingers in here and go down in. And all the pockets have this material on the inside. This one has microfleece and this has taffeta. So it's, those tight spots are very easy in, very easy out. The continuous inner leg venting is exceptional. You can go like this or bring it all the way around and really just air out that crotch. And I love that. It feels so good. The mesh can get caught like this sometimes and really stop your progress. But it's one of those only vents where I actually like mesh there, so it doesn't spread open too wide and get too weird. especially with continuous leg venting. And then, you know, you have just kind of your basic opening here to allow, you know, the boot. You've got a reinforced cuff, but even better, you have a pull tag that brings this up. So if you have a long trek in a parking lot, or you know, a lot of people just can't get to the resort. You don't have to pull up into the parking lot and walk 5 feet to the chair. Oftentimes you get in a parking lot, you get on a tram, it takes you to the, you know, to a village, and then you walk through this long windy village, then you get to the resort. So if you're like that, these are great pants. Burton, really, every Burton pant I've ever tried has this. It's a great feature. It's just something that's just really well thought out, and it preserves the life of your pant for a pretty long time. So all in all, the Burton Southside pant is probably going to be kind of like my cooler day pant, because it's a little warmer, where it's kind of dry and a little colder. I don't like insulated pants, or really insulated jackets for that matter, but it runs just a little bit warmer than your average thin shell. So that and a good bit of, you know, a good warm layer underneath works for me. So there you have it. That's the Burton Southside Slim Pant. I mean regular pant, not slim pant. I keep saying Southside Slim. It just rolls off the tongue so easy.